Hello, truth seekers. Lawrence here, and welcome to Easy Enlightenment. So, today in this video, I'm sharing you my favorite practice, the practice that helped me tremendously in the past and is still helping me in many ways. And that practice is called stepping back. Yeah, just stepping back and anchoring in clarity. Stepping back to see things as it is. Now, stepping back is the hardest, move for many, especially if your life is about moving forward all the time. Stepping back, feels awkward, feels like it's a waste of time even. But this is the thing, to step forward, stepping back is necessary. To have a better unfolding, stepping back is the way to organize the mind, even to organize the action, what to do next. So, it is essential so we don't get stuck in the things that we are involved in. We can avoid unnecessary clutter from the path. And that can be given by stepping back. It is possible. So if you have a hard time to step back, you can, remember why this is important. If your life is always, always getting stuck in the limitation, always involving the friction with yourself and others, then you have that willingness to dissolve this limitation in your life and the outer movement. Then, having the meaning behind the action will help us remember good things. So asking yourself, why stepping back is important. And the reason is there. It is important because that will help you to anchor in clarity, help you rearrange your mind, rearrange your action, help you see things that the fast-paced life missed to see. So it's the way to, see things before acting on it. So there's a good reason for it. So remembering the reason to step back and consciously stepping back will help tremendously to create a better life, better movement for yourself and the world you are engaging with. That means with the people. And, that way we're creating a bit better environment. So this practice helped me tremendously in the functioning world. I saw what I was good at and what was I missing. And, seeing the missing qualities in you is the way to invite the missing quality. So stepping back will help you to do that as well. Not just the practical world, not just the help for the practical world. This stepping back is a tremendous help for the inward journey. Later, when you are interested in a spiritual journey, that all your previous stepping back becomes a good foundation. Why? Because the spiritual journey is about stepping back all the way in the mind. So all the stepping back, little stepping back you have, created for yourself is actually helping for your inward journey, the spiritual journey, unintentionally, it is helping all the way, creating a good foundation. And, again, the spiritual journey is about stepping back in the ego, stepping back in the mind. Why? Because the spiritual journey is about dissolving the mind, dissolving the ego self in oneself, and stepping back, all the previous stepping back is not allowing the ego to move forward fast. Stepping back is about lessening the ego movement, loosening the ego self in oneself. And and when you start to walk the path, you can prolong your stepping back journey. If you miss the stepping back journey in the practical world, you're always moving fast in the practical world. And when you discipline yourself to sit down for the spiritual practice, your body and mind is conditioned so much that you can't prolong the work. You always bounce back to the outer world. Why? Because of the conditioning, and your body and mind is conditioning to the coloring on the consciousness. It's about, it's about the ego journey. It's about adding layers. It's about more experience, more of everything. And ego loves that journey, more on everything. And a spiritual journey is not about more, it's about less. And stepping away from the fun, stepping away from the coloring on your consciousness is tough, because the ego self don't like it. When the ego self don't like it, that means that is the block is for yourself to go all the way back to see the plain sight truth. That's why, even you're not ready for the spiritual journey yet, you can still incorporate this stepping back work, stepping back practice in your life, in a practical world. It will change your life tremendously. You start to see a lot of connection. You will make connection for yourself. How to have a, better flow, better thinking, how to connect well within and outside. The stepping back work will give you that. And once you have that foundation built up, then when you come back again to visit your spiritual world, your spiritual journey, you'll be more anchored, you'll be more settled, you'll be more interested. Why you will be interested? Because your stepping back journey has made you, interested to step back all the way. So that's why I invite you to incorporate this practice. I will say this is, a great foundation to go all the way back to who you are without the mind. Again, when you are stepping back, you are loosening the ego grip in you. The ego always wants you to move out. The ego is a trigger point. The ego is the preference, the belief, the idea in you. And the idea comes in you because of the conditioning. The conditioning reminds you the idea, and the idea triggers you to step out. And Remembering to step back itself is loosening the ego's grip. Especially think, in the heated situation, what's your approach? How you used to handle or how you handle right now when things are messy, when things are conflicted. We don't think about stepping back, isn't it? We want to move in and make things happen. The intention is good, but when we forget to step back, the good intention starts to turn not good, because without clarity when we involve, we end up creating more mess. We end up creating more friction with the world. That means with the people that are engaged in the environment, that are those who are engaged in the things that we involve. We end up creating more, division. So, moving fast is a sign of aggression. The ego is triggering the person. Stepping back is the way to, not allowing the ego to drive everywhere, but allowing the clarity, and using the clarity to make a better choices to connect the dots to make things better within and outside. So again, this is a game-changing approach. It's a simple approach, but it's always denied because, the outward movement, just for the sake of fun and experience, we forget to step back. The person who learned to step back will always make things better for himself and the people the person is engaged with. So it's the making the inward and outward outward environment better. But again, don't just stop the practice there. If you step back in the outer world and take your time to make things better, that itself is a foundation and inspiration, and you should use that foundation for the self-inquiry. Self-inquiry is about stepping back on the mind. You're tracing the mind backward. So use that now to do the work, and you can definitely prolong the stepping back work if you have some stepping back going on. If you don't have it, start, make this a practical work, and that will create a foundation for you. Anyway, journey towards the truth within the inner truth is about stepping back on the mind. So you can start to create the foundation and allow that foundation to step back all the way. Okay? And see what happens. So consciously remember to step back. Even you're not able to make things right, step back. You will surprise yourself how effective this practice is, to dissolve the ego, to loosen the ego. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Hope this video makes sense. Enjoy this journey in stepping back. Take care for now. Bye.